Oh my god, finally. The end. I think it takes so much longer because I'm reading everything. I'm reading almost everything aloud. The Foggy Mountain Hot Springs. Andvari, I set up signposts, then mapped out the locations of mineral deposits.
Ah, nice work, Zal. You can take something from over there as a reward.
Got it, I'll help myself. What's wrong? Why are you making that face, Brandon? Hold up. Those rewards I've been getting from Zal. Were they from Andvari all along?
You're just now asking that? Zal's already traded in loads, hasn't he?
You didn't find it weird that you didn't even know where the stuff you were trading for was coming from? Now that you mention it, I didn't tell you, did I? Let me explain. When I met Andvari on Mount Kintoki, he asked me if I could do the usual job for him. He wanted me to find hot spring mineral deposits and set up signposts to help others find them later. In exchange for helping him, he would sponsor our school club. He provided us with plenty of gear.
I'll make a killing opening up a hot spring on the mountains. The health benefits and beautifying regenerative powers of the dragon veins are a great sale. Plus, I can make some extra coin on the underground mineral veins. 2 birds with 1 stone. Heck, maybe even 3 or 4 birds. Make it rain, baby. And thanks to that, what was he called again? The Dark Lord of Bald Mountain? Thanks to him, none of my loot's been swiped by fortune seekers. I got a feeling there's a whole trove lying under the surface of this mountain. So, Mr. Proprietor, how about we split 7-3?
Are you kidding me? I have no need for a share of the spoils. I am not interested in riches. Please take as much as you desire, brave treasure seeker.
What? Are you being serious? Who could accept that?
Oh, it is not treasure that you seek?
That's right. That's the whole reason I came out to this mountain. But if my partner doesn't make some kind of profit, well, that just wouldn't be good business. Long-term mutual gain promotes better business. It's awkward for one side to profit.
I do not quite understand, but you are a kind man. You are the only person to say that. A good friend of mine once said something similar. They often took notice of whether or not everyone was treated fairly. I am grateful.
Stop! Stop looking at me like that! Those sappy eyes of yours are gonna give me hives! I've got it. I'll make some recalculations. Just wait a second.
Dang, you just... So that's how you beat Andvari's greed. Chernobog did Chernobog just con Andvari? Did I say something strange? Perhaps all salesmen are like that. Did something happen to Andvari? I just saw him weeping in the hot spring. I am not sure, although I have seemed to have somehow circumvented his expectations. You scared Andvari to tears just by talking to him? I guess you really earned the name Dark Lord of Bald Mountain. Andvari talked himself around and made his own bed to lie in. So you're the Dark Lord Chernobog. I'm Bethan. Nice to meet you. I like the torn clothes look on you. Showing off a body like that would definitely be enough to stop your opponent in their tracks. These are my everyday clothes. I don't intend to use them to overpower my enemies. That's a typical outfit for you. Yeesh, you just might be my new rival. I'd welcome you as an opponent. Let's have a fashion battle sometime. I want to see your strut. You wanna what now? Pardon? By the way, I need to ask. What will you do now, Chernobog? I do not know. This is my first time in such a situation. Ever since the world pushed its role upon me, well, I do not know any way of life other than being the Dark Lord. Allow me to try to explain to the best of my ability. This is something I've only heard secondhand, but collided worlds like this mountain are similar to boats swept into the harbor by the tide. Once they are roped in by a pack, they can drop anchor and exist stably alongside the original world. But if that pact isn't made, they will be inevitably swept back out to sea. There have apparently been cases of them drifting into other worlds. Typically, those who can make a pact of this sort are those who were born and are deeply rooted in the anchoring world. By that logic, if someone deeply rooted in this Tokyo were to create a pact with you, then you could remain Chernobog. On the other hand, a transient such as Andvari or myself would not be able to create a pact with you on behalf of Tokyo. In regards to the mountains, my eye is unrivaled, so I am confident to say that it appears that only your reign over this mountain was severed by Brandon. Your connection to the mountain has not been completely broken. You can never erase the fact that you were raised by it. Which means that so long as you remain in this Tokyo, the mountain will likely remain for a period of time as well. Though who knows if that will be several days, several years, or several hundred years. I see. Thank you for helping me understand. Based on that, if I were to speak my mind, I do not wish to go back to my homeworld for the time being. Even if our positioning in our own worlds is somewhat different, I understand how you feel. I, too, came from another world, as I yearn for the chances to conquer new mountains and to meet others. But you, Chernobog, is there anyone in this Tokyo who you can rely on? Sorry to leave mid-talk, but I need to go help out. But know this, as a transient, I understand what you're going through. If you ever need my help, I swear on this mountain that I will aid you. My star-crossed hero, I wish to ask you something. This is a brazen request, but might you possibly take me on as your vassal? I wish to know, what is the meaning for one such as I being called to this Tokyo? The existence of such a dark lord who has slain many heroes. I wish to know what sort of meaning my life might have had so far. I am one with this mountain. To you, we shall exist together for eternity. My life may be equal to little more than a blink of an eye in that eternity. However, Oh, I'd be so happy if I could spend some time with you. That is my sincerest desire right now. I am the luckiest bastard ever. Then how about you come to my school? School? What is that? Okay. Well, school is... Sorry to keep you waiting. Were you talking about something? Yes, school. I was receiving an explanation about what exactly it is. It seems quite interesting. School? Why are we talking about school? Speaking of school, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I feel like I'm climbing up a misty mountain and it's just out of view. Is it about the club being dissolved? You seriously forgot? You noticed? Why didn't you say anything? You've got to be kidding me. This is the ultimate failure. The second I step onto a mountain, everything else just disappears from my mind. My teachers always used to get so mad at me. They said since I'm a student, I better actually come to school. You're hopeless unless you're on a mountain. Ugh, you're being so mean. You're a horrible classmate. In the spring, they check to see which clubs can keep operating. I promised to go then. But I'll be on the mountains during other seasons, so stop looking at me like that. The mountains are just too beautiful. I can't stay away. The great outdoors is so vivid, and the front view from their peaks is breathtaking. All the trials along the way really spice things up. And don't get me started on how raunchy the crevices can be. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Where was I? That's right, the club. The Pinterest branding. I took tons of... I snapped all the juicy moments. Wait a minute. When did you take this picture of me? In any case, these should do the trick. Thanks. Alright, now we just need to go to the school's club room and get our registration together. So, this is what having school classmates is like. It seems very nice. So, what is this you mentioned about school clubs? I am intrigued. Can you say that one more time, Chernobog? I said that I am intrigued. Is that strange, Zal? A transient from the mountain who just came to Tokyo and isn't in any other clubs yet? This is my chance! Oh... You should run, Chernobog. Why don't you join the Mountaineering Club? What? I'll help you with all the paperwork to get into school. I've done it before, so I'm used to it. Don't you need a relative to sign? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he should be a teacher. Oh, that's right. In the past, classmates were all about the same age, weren't they? But that wasn't very good for studying. Just think about it. Transients were summoned from other worlds. Different species have different lifespans, so everyone ages all over the place. There are androids who only live a few years, Therians who live anywhere between tens to hundreds of years, and even demons who can live thousands. All of them make up the students of today. There's no point in organizing classes strictly by age. You take an exam and pass. You usually get to do what you want. They recommended that I become a gym teacher at first. I turned that down though. If I was a teacher, then I wouldn't be able to go to the mountains whenever I wanted. You say that students need to go to school too. There are some things that we can't just agree on. Anyway, if you got the brains, you can pass the test. Then even transients can be a teacher. I heard that you need some connections, but I don't really know anything about that. Plus, Shinjuku Academy has a legal guardian system. I think it'd be perfect for you, Chernobog. How's that sound? A Dark Lord in the Mountaineering Club. I can't help you find a summoner, though. Making a pact puts lots of strain on the summoner. I hear that when a human forms a pact with a transient, in a lot of ways it's similar to getting pregnant. What? Say what? So, putting it that way, it's a possibility that Possibly, but summoners don't just go around forming packs all willy-nilly. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I'm in the same boat. I would be grateful for your help getting settled in. I don't have anyone else to ask. Then it's decided. I'll teach you the wonders of mountains other than Bald Mountain. Phew. Looks like we kept the club together for now. I can finally relax. Oh, and Chernobog, if you want to become a teacher and still be an advisor to help us protect the club, please give me some time to think. I still do not know anything about this world known as Tokyo. Alright then, let's just say you're part of the club for now. That makes for 2 new members. Try and look a bit more excited, Brandon. I am smiling. And it's been so long since I felt such a pleasant feeling. Alright now, we need to save up some money for tuition. Let's get to work. Let's go, comrades. Chernobog, Brandon. If it crashes again, I swear.
この場を差配する身としてくらいな。欲しいといいな。稲妻のごとく早く。それでもついてきてみせろ。行くぞベイビー。ほらよ。欲しいといいな。分かったよ。夜空の星より輝く思い出、この冒険の中で掴むのさ。さあ共に行こうぜ私のヒーロー。ひと夏のクライマックスだ。ほらよ。欲しいといいな。分かったよ。夜空の星より輝く思い出、この冒険の中で掴むのさ。さあ共に行こうぜ私のヒーロー。ひと夏のクライマックスだ。荒々しくか、それとも武々しくを望むかよ。生きる喜びすべてをやろう。そして貴様を奪っていくぜ。欲しいといいな。分かったよ。夜空の星より輝く思い出、この冒険の中で掴むのさ。さあ共に行こうぜ私のヒーロー。ひと夏のクライマックスだ。ロールは流術、ルールは離断。我が名において命ずる。いでよ鉄頭鉄尾。善なる者に繁栄を、悪なる者に衰亡を。なんじゃ宝玉の乙女ジャームパパティ。ほらよ。これならアリスにしばかれないかな。はあ、今日も胃が痛い。
Oh my god, stop. By the way, were there any issues with the mission? Did you get in trouble with the higher-ups? No, I was able to accomplish everything that was asked of me. I was able to create a dragon's den at the peak of the mountain and try out its power. I was able to create a hot spring at the base of the mountain. But didn't the opening of the base at the base of the mountain keep you from gathering enough power? That is true. However, I carried out the orders of both executives as given. That was simply the outcome of carrying out those orders. The executives of the Roppongi Guild all share the same rank. As a result, because this is the outcome of their conflicting orders, it is an issue for them to resolve between themselves. Shall we just pretend that this conversation never happened? Let the politicians squabble amongst themselves. And I might just forget if I get a little grease on my palms, if you know what I mean. Lovely. This'll feed the whole gang another meal. I'd best get a move on then. Are you sure, Barghest? If you hold your tongue, you're liable to. It's fine. I'll see that lot again sometime. I'm sure. I need to check on Kento soon, even though Inugami's around. The Tokyo slums are no place for a kid. How about you, Milazine? Don't you want to say hello to? I am merely a maid. If my master orders my return, then I must wholly prioritize his wishes. I do feel a pang of regret, however. I am positive that we will cross paths again. Of course, I cannot know whether they will be my enemies or my allies when that time comes. At the very least, I can say that lousy white cat will forever be my enemy. My sworn enemy. Yeah, I gotcha. Can you put the safety back on your guns now? Farewell. I pray that we shall meet again. Well, I think it's about time I head back. I've been gone long enough. Now that I have money for travel and lodging fees, I need to go practice for the Tokyo tournament. I wonder if the rest of the team has been practicing hard. You sure? You don't want to say goodbye? It'll be fine. If we really have a connection, we'll meet again. If you're cool with that, Shuten, then I guess I'm cool with it too. How sad, though. It's been a long time since you got that close to someone. Wait, what was... Sure you don't want to exchange mail addresses or something? I didn't get along with those jerks or nothing. Neither that towel-toting trash or that Brandon. What? Why do you have to be so stubborn? Whatever. Let's just hurry and get down the mountain. Alright. Let's go, Shootin'. Okay. We've about wrapped up things for now. Looks like a happy ending to this story. I met some interesting youngsters too. Maybe I'll find them again for a chat sometime. Just when I thought I wouldn't find you. What are you smiling about up in that tree? There you are. Where were you going? A cop told me you would not be returning, and I came rushing back. I am happy that you are all right. I swear, he's such a nuisance. I told you not to worry about him. I bet he just found a new toy. Master? Oh, it's nothing. How about we go say bye to everyone? I'm in a really good mood today. I got a great show out of it. And just maybe you'll remember some of my teachings. How about we head to the dojo? I'll put 50% more diligence in my instruction than before. I'm talking about sword fighting, of course, among other things. I'm fine only studying sword fighting. Also, I don't remember ever becoming your... Don't go getting sloppy. If you let your guard down, you'll end up getting stabbed by my hidden blade. Scary. I've slain hundreds, so get ready. I'm coming for you. What a horrifying battle presence and brilliant sword work. I look forward to training with you. So long as you don't try any funny stuff, I think I may come to be able to respect you. Now that everything's settled down, I think I'm gonna head back, Brandon. As always, you keep putting yourself in danger. It's a little ironic for me to say, but whatever. It's not like I really expected you to change. Well, you can relax. I'll be right by your side whenever you need me. No matter where that may be, you can count on me, Brandon. I might swing by a shop in Ueno on the way back. I'm sure I saw something written in this pamphlet. Huh. That is where the beast tamers are held out.
Whoa! Why didn't anyone from school come to meet me? I thought they'd be here soon. I was an idiot for waiting around. Whatever, I guess this is the mountain I'll die on. I hate those pricks. Everyone at school and everyone else too. Stupid freaking son of a...
We finally found you. Hey, Ashigara, want to go back now?
We looked all over the place for... You weren't on the usual meeting... Weren't at the usual meeting spot on Mount Kentucky, so...
What's wrong, Ashigara? You don't look so good.
Ashigara, can you hear us? You came! You came!
Ow! Cut it out! You need to stop giving me bear hugs when you burst into tears! Shall we be leaving now as well? I must report to my darling master. I'll go down with you. I have an appointment at the tail salon. Understood. Please give my regards to your master. Don't be too stuffy now. We're close enough that you need not be so formal. In any case, the guild will cover your salon expenses for the day. Please send the invoice to me. Will do. I guess I have a debt to pay back. I guess you do have a debt to pay back. Yes, that is so. Each guild's territory has remained unchanged. It seems, though, everything has worked out. I pray that we will not meet as enemies again, Brandon. I do not forgive that blue lizard, though. Next time I will put an end to her villainy. I'm glad it's over, but what do I do with these clothes? The cops will be called on me if I go down the mountain in these. How am I supposed to ride the train? I found you, Kingo. What happened to your clothing? That is a very strange outfit. Shut up about my clothes! Where the hell did you run off to? I went to get a change of clothing from the dorms to wear after training. And a good thing, too. I assumed it would be embarrassing to descend the mountain in your current state. When you said you had something to do, were you talking about going to get those clothes? Yes, it was only natural to help a friend in need. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. Now I can get off this mountain. I was about to go buy some crazy expensive pants from Andvari. This is great. Now I can get back to training, Moritaka. Very well. After sitting under the waterfall, let's breeze through that study quota Shiro gave us. Kingo? Kingo, why are you running away? Wait up. Please, wait. Come to think of it, fate truly is a strange thing. Even though I have come far from Ikebukuro, secluding myself on this mountain, I have met you yet again. I saw you battle with the Dark Lord, to save everyone, then simply leave. I knew you were a hero. Whether you accept it or not, you walked down the path of a hero. It hurt me to hear what the Dark Lord said. He touched on doubts I have always held within. I am just a coward who sends off heroes and hides behind them. But now, I feel I am strong enough. At long last, I was able to stand beside my hero and act as a shield. That seems to be what my body has been craving for all along. I must further strengthen myself so that I can protect you from whatever obstacles you may face. I vow to work someday to be adequate to act as a sheath, which you will need. Lastly, I would like to compliment you on your fantastic battle today. I am enamored with you. My hero, Brandon.
That can go down over there. Phew. It's great to have such strong help. But are you sure you're okay with helping us?
I am grateful to lend you a hand, brave looter who seeks to reclaim the Dark Lord's bald mountain.
Dark Lords don't do manual labor. Then again, if you're volunteering, then I'll take it.
Leave it to me. I never thought this mountain would turn into a hot spring haven. Even I, a Dark Lord, could not foresee this.
Dark Lord? That's it! Dark Lord's Hot Spring Village. That's gonna be the name of this retreat. A bit thrilling with a hint of danger, but catchy. I can already smell the money.
Is that good? Well done, Mountaineer. Would you look at that? The view from the mountaintop is exceptional. You made it all the way. You've done well. I'm proud of you. I have to say, it's a remarkable accomplishment for a rookie. Conquering 5 mountains on your first try. That's amazing. Did you enjoy climbing? Does the mountain life suit you? I know it was a non-stop trek, but did you enjoy it? It was fun because I was with you.
Yeah? I too.
Hey, Brandon. I believe I asked you to join the Mountaineering Club. Before you give your answer, I want to tell you something. Of course, nothing would beat the joy of you joining the club. But if you were going somewhere, not mountain related, could you take me with you? Wait, scratch that. I'll just go along with you. I had a lot to think about during this climb. In order to understand the mountains, I think I need to know more of what is beyond them. I believe that, right now, I don't love the mountains as much as I think I do. I'll let you come along. You sure are cocky. That said, I get the feeling we'll be seeing a lot of each other in the coming year. Gosh, you really kept me on my toes from foot to peak. As if it's not bad enough, you're a brat who never listens to those with more experience. And that's precisely why it had to be you. It sure feels odd. I should be sad at the thought of leaving my beloved mountains. So, why am I so relieved? For all these years, I've been so afraid of leaving the mountains. I love the mountains, and that has been my whole identity. That's why I cling to them so stubbornly. It's strange, but I used to hate who I was. Even though I loved the mountains so much, and should have been happiest there, where I belong, I hated that I felt that way. It was probably because I painted myself into a corner, thinking I wasn't normal and that I could only find love for the mountains. I gave up thinking that nobody would understand me, that I'm a creep, that I'm a weirdo. I was a fool who set defined limits on what is normal and caused myself to suffer. I think I always knew. I knew that I wanted someone to accept my feelings. Now I'm leaving the mountains, but I'm no longer afraid. I feel relaxed with you. I think that's because of your personality, Brandon. You've always been frank with me, stepping right over the boundaries I set up around myself. You're so damn cocky, but I like it. I really have been happy, could you tell? I love the way you go about life, like you're not afraid of being hurt. You really did get hurt though, all over at that. You make me want to protect you before I even realize what I'm doing. You're so reckless, I can't just bear to watch. That's why I'm going to have to stick with you. You need a trusty guide for any dangerous trail, right? Let's go, my daredevil. That was long as hell, but it was good.